Привет всем, что ж, продолжаем играть в Депонию. Так, давайте немножко тут покомбинируем. Что у нас получилось? Вот так вот, чернильная бумага, банально. Ладно, давайте залезем на ступеньку.
Go on, you know the game. Shoo!
Dear children, you will certainly not regret getting into my dark van with me.
What's going on here?
This shady character is trying to lure us into his van under very suspicious circumstances.
Uh-huh. So what are you waiting for?
You cannot be serious! Children must never enter strange people's vans. That's a very important rule.
Nah, rules are for people who are too clumsy to cheat. I'm sure this friendly gentleman only has your best interests in mind, right?
Yes, of course.
He claims that he's got a petting zoo with cute animals in there.
A petting zoo? Really?
What? Well, actually...
Ooh, me first! Out of my way! Ooh!
Вот так вот.
Dark in here for a petting zoo? And where are the cute animals?
Well... Here, right in front of you.
Oh boy! I'm so excited!
Что ж. Милый пушистый зверек.
Whoa! What? What are you doing?
No, don't worry. I'm really good with animals.
Stop it! Immediately! Get out of here! No!
Oh, there's no reason to get so upset. I was just finished anyway.
And?
What and? It was totally cool. The animals were mega cute, and I got to pet them.
I think you're fibbing.
Well, fortunately, I have proof. Here.
What's that?
That's a print of the cute animal. Anybody can see that.
I can't make head or tail out of it. What sort of animal is that supposed to be?
Симпатичный пушистый утконосик. Миленький котик. Мы говорили, по-моему, милая пташка, так что это очаровательный птенчик.
It's a dainty little bird.
That's supposed to be a bird?
Of course. Look closer. Here are the wings, and here's the, you know, whatever they are. At any rate, it's a birdie.
Вот так вот.
I'm sticking to it. At any rate, it's a birdie.
Да. Что ж, давайте передадим среднему Руфусу эту штуку. Так. Давайте пойдем к повстанцам. Как им это?
I found the right design for your unit. Here.
Hey, that's not bad. That looks sort of fierce.
You can say that again. A fierce bird, you cupcakes.
Whatever it is, you found the right design for our squad insignia. Now we can get started.
Are you sure you
Wanna watch?
getting a tattoo?
Isn't for sensitive souls!
Sensitive souls. The very nerve.
As you wish.
Sensitive souls. Phew. I don't believe it. I've jammed hot needles in parts of my body that... What do you know? It was so boring, I just fell asleep.
Как-то, я думал, будет немножко поэпичнее. Ну ладно. Дело вроде как сделано. Шезлонг.
Can I take this deck chair?
Sure. I mean, sure. Do you need the instructions?
Never. A Marine doesn't need instructions.
Suit yourself. Suit yourself.
Давайте ломик возьмем.
Can I have the crowbar?
Sure. I mean, yeah, sure, pal. Take it.
Why do you need one?
As a shoehorn.
I see.
Лом вместо ложечки для обуви. Сурово, не правда ли? Ладно, давайте зайдем внутрь. Встретим новых знакомых.
Hey, no access for civilians.
I'm not a civilian. I'm part of the resistance. Which, by the way, is also why you were going to accompany me to the gate.
Well, tough luck. I have new orders. I'm supposed to guard the radio and bring in any messages from the front.
Well, I've got a message here from the frontmost front. I have to get into the rebel camp. And pronto.
Then talk to the Major. She sets the priorities here.
Yeah, you bet I'm going to. Wait a second, that's no Major. That's just Tony.
You know Major T?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
I see she's moving up in the world. Not just professionally.
Goat.
Что ж, майор.
Surprise.
Rufus, good to see you.
Yeah, and your mother smells of... What? It's what to see me? Good.
Yeah. I was afraid something had happened to you.
Hey, something's different. You got a new hairstyle?
Close. A new therapist.
Yoo-hoo! Tony!
Ah, Rufus. Won't you sit down?
I need to talk to this new general. Can you take me through the gate?
I could, but I won't. I need to finish my meditation first.
Excuse me, does that mean you're just gonna sit here? The Organon might be initiating the detonation of our planet at this very moment.
While the last high boat is still anchored at Ascension Customs? Unlikely.
Unlikely. Will you still be saying that when everything around here suddenly turns into a flaming fiasco? Oh, now that was highly unlikely.
You mean like back when you tried to turn lead into brass instruments?
That was a completely different matter. Anyway, it would have worked if only I hit the high F sharp.
Oh, Rufus, just relax. We've got everything under control here. The General has a plan.
So the general has a plan? What kind of plan could that possibly be if it doesn't involve me?
That's a secret.
But I'm the leader!
You used to be the leader. We have a new General now.
New general, new schmeneral. No. You don't even have a war anymore. I mean, where's all the action? The explosions, the dismembered people, the burning huts.
As I said, we have a new General now.
Things seem to be different with the resistance these days.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment. Everything here is so
Organized?
boring, lame, dreary.
I guess that's because we drove the Organon out of Portofisco. We have new equipment and new command structures.
Excuse me, I can barely hear you. Your mechanical beard is making too much noise. So, you found yourself a new therapist?
Yes, and he is really good. For one thing, I no longer have this recurring nightmare where I'm being chased by a GNU, or the walls are dissolving around me until the whole house collapses on top of me.
Yeah, that was quite a memorable day. And you must admit that the gate really stopped squeaking after that. How can you just sit here totally unperturbed? The world is coming to an end.
Does that mean you ran out of your famous plans?
Oh, of course I have a plan. But for that, I need,
Help?
a minimum of support. Remember, it's me who's saving everyone's fat, lazy behinds around here.
In that case, let me thank you. But there's no need for you to save us. We've got a plan of our own now. If you want to help us, just sit somewhere and don't touch anything that flashes, or is in any way combustible, or yellow. Oh, you know what? Don't touch anything at all.
Come on! Death to the Organon and all that.
I know that you mean well, But there's no need for you to save us. We've got a plan of our own now. If you want to help us, just sit somewhere and don't touch anything that flashes.
I know exactly how I can draw out the old Tony.
Spare yourself the effort.
You should know me better than that. When have I ever made an effort? Do you remember how I secretly took photos of your mother in the bathroom?
Yeah, but I never understood why.
Because I never told you that I sold the pictures to old ogling Aussie. Of course, I had to throw in some, underpants, or I couldn't have afforded the sticker album.
You are such a prankster. Always good for a surprise.
Do you remember how I used your grandmother's urn as a pudding bowl?
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, but the thing is, that wasn't pudding at all.
Hey, that's really a good answer to the question where that funky smell came from. Thanks for letting me know.
Do you remember how I tried to teach Mr. Woofy to fly?
Yes, I certainly do. And I apologize if my reaction back then was a bit over the top. I just couldn't control my fists or my brass knuckles.
Yeah, but you don't even know the best part. A week later, it worked after all. And the story about Mr. Woofy being hit by a falling weather balloon is only half true, you know.
What? Now that's a relief. In that case, my reaction was completely appropriate.
I have risen from the dead.
Congratulations.
Doesn't that scare you at all?
Rufus, there was so many times when you blew yourself up, set yourself on fire, sawed into your leg, or got trampled by stampeding buffalo. You really have to come up with some new tricks if you want to impress me.
Aww. There's 3 of me now.
All right, now that is impressive, but also totally absurd.
But it's true. I cloned myself.
I think we would have noticed by now, from the rain of ash or some such thing.
There's 3 of me. Honestly.
Boring.
Oh, I give up.
You do? Oh, remind me to send my therapist a fruit basket.
It's not over yet.
What isn't over yet?
No, well, it's over. But I'll be back.
No rush.
Да уж. Активный радиоприем.
Oh, Rufus, what are you doing?
I'm making you livid. I am, right?
By playing around with the radio? Not at all. Be my guest.
Huh? Really?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It's no fun when it's allowed.
Так вот. Так. Сначала зайдем в заднюю часть. Откроем дверь шкафчика. И видим тут коробку для завтрака. Хорошо. Ковбой Додо. Так, у нас есть
The
письмо.
letter is addressed to Bozo's mama. My dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. What a cheesy opening. That's gonna cost him some points in my online review. Well, at least we're getting to some action next. Service at the front doesn't seem to be good for my health. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine, and in the next few seconds I will... All my love, your Papa Bozo. P.S. Watch out for the mailman. I think he is secretly using our bath. At any rate, I found underwear with his name on it on top of the toilet tank.
What's that you've got? Is that a message from the front?
No less.
Not from Bozo by any chance.
Would I lie to you about such an important topic? Or would I leave the conclusion to your imagination in the hope that it might by chance help me out?
Yeah, enough with the fancy schmancy. Give me the letter. My dearest honey bunch. Huh. Are you sure this letter is for me?
Bambi, honey, makes sense. Some people get poetic when they're mortally wounded.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun.
Wait. Dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. Blah, 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 blah. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine. Oh no! Bozo! Is he all right?
Well...
Is he still alive? Tell me! Or Do I have to pull the information out of you in the form of your brain tissue through your nose?
Hey, stay calm. No reason to get aggressive right away. I'm just a mailman. Bozo is with his family. You should set out right away.
Wait, there's more. Watch out for the mailman?
Oh, no, the small print isn't that important. Go on. You're losing valuable time.
Right. I need to be by his side. Hang on, Bozo. I'm coming.
Летись к почтальону.
That was easy. And I didn't even have to lie. Presenting the new and improved Rufus. Forget the Rufus you once knew.
Да уж. Ну что, хорошо. Бомбину мы выманили. Осталось всего лишь Тони. Так, давайте вернемся в кабину. У нас есть радионяня. Давайте ее используем на приемнике.
Good idea. If I set the frequency of Tony's radio on the baby phone, I can reach Tony anytime. Easy. Now all that's left is the question of why I should radio her at all. She stopped fetching me from random bars with a wheelbarrow a long time ago.
Так. Первый радиоприемник передадим. И щелкнем.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Rufus, why don't you just admit that... Wait a minute. One Rufus? Two Rufuses?
Exactly. There's two of me now. Three, actually. 3 times the action! Rufus! Rufus! Rufus!
Ah! All right, Tony, just stay calm. You have a good therapist, and you're gonna see him right now.
That was fun.
Да уж. Так, давайте с среднего переключимся. И ломик отдадим левому. И будем играть за левого. Так. Давайте зарезим перекладину.
Go on. You know the game. Shoo. Hey, snot faces. Give me a leg up, will ya?
But Mr. Rufus,
But Mr. Rufus, sir. Yeah, all right, my bad. Just forget it.
Что ж так?
Judging on size and weight, this box probably contains a somewhat smaller box, or something entirely different. It's, hard to say. Hey, snot noses! Come here! And now be good and keep still, okay?
what exactly are you planning to do?
Keep still. That applies to your pie hole as well. Ta-da!
Какой он довольный.
No. It's closed very tightly.
Ну, у нас же есть ломик.
And there we are. Bananas. Oh well, could have been worse. If I really understand quantum theory, then I had a 50% chance of finding a dead cat in there.
Так, ты взял? Не взял. Хватай. Все, спускайся.
That was at least a 10.0.
Да. Что ж, давайте отдадим обезьянчик. Господи, обезьянчик. Бананчик обезьяне.
Hey you, monkey want a banana?
Are you calling me a monkey?
I wouldn't mind having a banana.
No way! It's bad enough that I have to play the monkey. I won't be insulted on top of it.
But you make the better monkey.
What are you trying to imply?
Never mind that now. I'm hungry, and with all that fuss you're making, we'll never get those 5 zlotys. I'll take the banana.
Oh, so you are making the decisions now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Me and my monkey will gladly accept the banana.
How dare you! Hey, come back, you monkey! Ah, rats!
Вот так вот.
Hey,
What do you think you're doing? Are you going to play the monkey now?
I wouldn't dream of it.
Then leave my fez alone. Unless, of course, you know someone who would be willing to take over the job.
Let's see. Do I know someone who would like to play the dancing monkey for a monkey in the sewer?
I would also give you my first take as a finder's fee.
Oh, maybe I'll come up with someone after all.
Show them the fez. It's the only cool thing about the job.
Так, а больше он говорить с нами не хочет.
Have you found someone who will play the monkey for me?
Not yet.
That's strange. Did you tell them that they get to wear a fez?
Да. Говорить он пока что не хочет. Ну хорошо. Надо заметить, что шарманка еще играет роль домкрата. Стоит учитывать в наших дальнейших планах. Хорошо. Так, давайте возьмем ручку.
Can I borrow the crank?
I thought you were going to get me a dancing monkey.
Yeah, so?
What do you mean, yeah, so? What am I supposed to do with a dancing monkey if my organ doesn't have a crank? Or was it that you weren't really planning on finding me a new partner?
Sure I was. Yeah, of course.
If you change your mind, I want my fez back.
Так вот. Так, а если возьмем феску?
Here, nobody wants to play a monkey for you.
Did they tell you why not?
I'll ask them next time. Can I borrow the crank?
Go ahead and take it. I need a new partner anyway before I can start grinding again. And this time, I am definitely not going to be the monkey. But remember, I need the crank back.
Sure.
Так вот. Так, давайте возьмем ручку.
As in previous years, the prize for the most obvious inventory puzzle goes to the crank. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Au revoir, mes amis. May this jack lift your van into a better life.
Прям как мы обещали.
Poet, philanthropist, back patient.
Да уж. Так, давайте найдем Гуна. Как он? Доволен?
Goon? Goon, you old warhorse! What are you doing here?
Rufus, I don't know how I can ever thank you.
That's no reason to get all sarcastic. I know I treated you badly, but I've mended my ways.
Yes, I know. I could hardly believe it. And then you found us this great place in the city.
Yeah, I did? How odd. Why don't you come out into the sun?
Tempting.
But Goon, your grass allergy.
Ah, so what? Will it kill you to stand for a moment? After all, it isn't good for a relationship if you're constantly in each other's lap.
Says the man responsible for the bizarre impairment of his girlfriend's sanity.
Bizarre impairment. I have to remember that one.
Where is she anyway?
Yeah, okay, next topic. Be seeing ya!
Yes. See you.
Ciao, Rufus.
Держи.
Here's a deck chair for you.
Oh, Rufus.
We couldn't possibly accept that.
Of course you can.
But it must have been expensive.
Ah, you can reimburse me later when you're back on your feet. I mean, who needs money when you can make someone happy?
Wow, Rufus. I don't know what to say.
How about thank you?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rufus.
And you'll get your money back. I promise.
Now hurry. Can I borrow the space heater?
Yeah, go ahead and take it. We're about to go lie in the sun. Oh boy, I can hardly wait.
Вот так вот. И на сегодня, наверное, закончим наши манипуляции. Продолжим уже завтра. Сейчас я говорю большое спасибо за просмотр. Не забывайте ставить лайки видео. оставлять комментарии, ну и подписываться на канал, если вы этого еще не сделали. Увидимся в новом видео. Пока.